Hey Leo, I hope you guys are doing great. Let's go ahead and get into your reading for February 2021, the last bit of February. Let's go ahead and get some oracle cards out here for you guys. Show me energy for the sign of Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Leo. Okay, so first card you have out, Leo. Co-create. Co-create. What else do we have for Leo? Show me energies for the sign of Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Leo. February 2021. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Let's go ahead and get one for your relationship energies, Leo. Is that it? No. Show me more for Leo. Okay. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. So co-creation, worry, honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. Let's go ahead and get some cards out here for you guys. Show me energies for the sign of Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Leo, February 2021. You have the Devil in reverse here, Capricorn energy. That's a good sign it's in reverse. Show me more for Leo. The Knight of Cups. Show me more for Leo, please. The Four of Wands. Queen of Swords. One more for Leo. Okay, and you have the Empress here. Bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Swords. So communication is key here, Leo. There's some aspect regarding your communication style, communicating with a person, fixing things through communication, dealing with harsh communication. I will say that Aries also, I'm just throwing it out there, Aries reading, the reading for Aries was literally all about their communication styles and how they assume people think about certain things regarding, it was very reactionary. It doesn't matter. Let's go into your reading, okay? So with your energy here, this being at the bottom of the deck, communication, middle of this reading, the Four of Wands, the people that are most present in your life, the connections that are most present, the foundations of your home, the people living with you. This can also talk about, with the Knight of Swords and the Four of Wands, it can talk about expansion within your relationships, communicating about taking things to the next level. With the Queen of Swords here, though, it basically is telling me that there's somebody that's either hesitant or mindful of how they venture into something. For the Devil to be in reverse here, it's telling me that things have calmed down between you and a person, or at least something has been changed in regard to how you view yourself, the place that a person or yourself is coming from. It's no longer this kind of entrapped sexual energy. It's not something that is codependent. It's not something that is, steeped in toxicity. This may have been a pattern in the past, but it feels like it's coming out now. You have the opportunity to give energy to the people that you love, to care about things, to potentially go on dates if you want to. That's also something here at this time, like, if you're interested in getting to know people, please do so. Be careful, but know them, get to know them. I feel like there's more so energy right now, Leo, dealing with like the types of situations or the ways that you deal with your relationships right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull some other cards here for this. So you have the World coming through here for this Devil in reverse. Show me the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, you have the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Swords, as well as the Nine of Swords. This is new opportunities and ways to view how you communicate. It's new opportunities to give yourself more when it comes to your relationships. Give yourself a new way of communicating your energy. This can also talk about new opportunities with people. With the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords here, though, I almost feel like some of you are hesitant to re-enter or re-emerge into relationships just because they feel like they've kind of been steeped in this negative energy with the devil, maybe connections with people where it's just been based upon sex, that kind of stuff. I want to say, though, with this Nine of Swords energy, look at the card. Like, yes, she's surrounded in swords, but there's almost like an exaltation here, like we're ascending some sort of energy here, okay? She's almost gotten a level of enlightenment, so whatever has been worrying about you, or whatever you've been worrying about this situation or communication, connections with people, it's now time to start to see it in a different way. You have opportunities, you have potential with people, and it feels like with this kind of stuff and the devil, it's almost like a clear connection in regard to making the right decision when it comes to your relationships. Am I going to choose a creep? Am I going to choose somebody that's verbally abusive, somebody that just uses me for sex? The world is here because it feels like there's a lesson that's been learned with the devil in reverse. The lesson is change, transformation. It's endings of negative energy. It's allowing new things to come into your life where they're supposed to. The world indicates it comes in after a time period of us dealing with the certain things that we've dealt with in a regular way. It's like we've had to go through them so many times, and finally we're able to just put them aside. It's like, okay, I've learned what I need to learn from this. I can let it go. I'm very curious about worry here, but I'm going to pull some cards for, well, okay, I'll do that. Show me worry here for Leo. Why does Leo have worry here? Okay, it's throwing itself that way. So literally it came out the Six of Wands here in reverse. I'm sorry, the Six of Swords. Jesus Christ, the Six of Wands in reverse. So worrying that you're not going to have a possible good outcome, worry that people are not going to see you for who you are, maybe worry that you might not see yourself in your full potential as well because we're afraid to move forward here. Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck indicates to me that there's an aspect here of worrying because we are afraid that things are going to fail, worrying because we have regret when it comes to relationships and love, our connections. This card is often going to talk about somebody who's very frustrated by what they're dealing with in their lives. They are regretful. They are saddened by relationships. They're not being able to see the potential of new things coming into their life. They're just kind of clouded here with the Seven of Cups, especially when other people are communicating with them. It's like you lose your footing. That may be part of it. Show me co-create for Leo. I feel co-creation is really about like how you're communicating with people at this time, Leo, or how you coexist here as well as co-create. You have 3 cards popping out here, so I'm just going to take them and see what they say. So the Four of Wands coming out here, you have the Four of Wands here already. Ten of Swords here again. The Wheel of Fortune and the World, and the Chariot on the bottom of the deck, if I may also add. I like this because, again, this World energy, it's again telling me that this is over as far as whatever stagnancy has been in the way of you moving forward with people, with the way that you communicate within your own potential, especially when it deals with foundations of your home, of your stability within yourself as a person, of who you are as a core person. The Ten of Swords, again, negativity, situations that may have been very, very uncomfortable, they're over, and the Wheel of Fortune is presenting itself here. Oftentimes when things with the Wheel of Fortune, if things have been sour, if things have been difficult to deal with, oftentimes this card is going to tell you about things turning in a positive new direction, okay? It can bring really solid people into your life, especially in conjunction with the World here. It tells me that like the people that you have grown from, or the person that you have grown from, away from, and changed from is something better. It's like a new version, you 2.0, It's good stuff. The Wheel of Fortune connects us with the karmic energies that we're supposed to be dealing with at the time, the people that are supposed to be in our lives. So oftentimes it's going to connect you with people such as like soulmate energies. This Knight of Cups may be somebody who's really wanting to build a foundation with you. And it's like we have our sword up, we have our concern up. You know, I like that the Empress is here just because at the final card it tells me that you're going to do what you can to be as present in yourself as possible, as high functioning as possible here, okay? So let's do that. Show me honesty is essential for Leo. Maybe that's something that was not in your lives before, honesty in relationships. Here we go. So you have the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Cups again. Seven of Cups, Knight of Cups. Okay, so it's redundant energy. Honesty is essential. The Seven of Cups, the emotional confusion, mental confusion, you know, situations that you're uncertain about, things that cause you to bring up, you know, unresolved emotional issues. This can also talk about drinking, drugging, you know, focusing your energies where they're cloudy, dumbing yourself down so you can't make decisions, you know. But honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. Like, are we concerned that everybody does not speak with love and truth? Are we concerned that people will take advantage of your good graces? The one thing I know from dating Leos for so much of my life, I don't know why I dated Leos so many times, but you guys have hearts of gold, okay? You guys give and you care and you want to receive, yes, but like there's a big part of you guys that are so fucking giving, it's almost detrimental to you. And so it almost feels like, you know, you give and other people can take from you. That might be a recurring issue in regard to how you're viewing relationships. It's almost as if like, if that's been the issue, it's something that you've had to learn through. But with the Wheel of Fortune in the world, it's coming to an end, this finality here. You're very supported in this change. So whatever this is, I feel that it's good. I feel that this is the worry that we're holding on to, that somebody here is going to be negative towards us. Somebody's going to be inauthentic, you know, disingenuous. And I don't feel that from this Knight of Cups. Show me the Four of Wands for Leo, please. Eight of Swords coming out in reverse, Leo. So whatever this that is affecting your foundation here, you have the Eight of Swords coming out in reverse. So it's basically telling me that whatever confusion, mental frustration, like limitations that you've been creating for yourself regarding this situation are decreasing now. You're able to communicate better. You're able to see the situation for what it is or what it potentially can be. You're not clouded by confusion. So that's very, very good. It can talk about the foundations of your relationships. It can talk about allowing somebody into the foundations so they can create more with you. I will say at the bottom of the deck, though, for that, you have the Four of Coins. So this is holding on energy. But I do want to say here, with this, if you look at the picture, she's holding on. But there's all of this growth around her, okay? There's all of this new growth, new flowers. Flowers often represent love. The color of red often represents wisdom in the tarot. But what's above her? What is shielding her? It's a vulture. When we stand still for too long, we stagnate, we die. You know, things are not allowed to move forward. Things don't freely move. This will eat you. If your directive or your response to this stuff has been to just completely shut down dead in your tracks, it's really time to start erasing that, because that type of energy will eat you up, okay? I'm just throwing that out there. Show me the Queen of Swords for Leo, please. Okay, so for the Queen of Swords, you have the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. Seriously. This is telling me that your energy is presenting itself as somebody who has, and the Four of Wands under there. So somebody who's grown, somebody who sees past their limitations, especially self-imposed limitations, somebody who is ready to take on whatever they choose to. The Queen of Swords talks to us about really taking a very looking at things through a discerning eye, but also here, transformation, becoming aware, enlightenment, opening up in a very different way. It's not somebody who's guarded so much and who's ready to cut everybody's head off. This is somebody who's exalted through the lessons they've learned. This is about new opportunities, new growth, passionate connections. This can also talk about sex here as well, especially with the Queen of Wands. This is a very, very powerful, passionate, sexy energy. And, you know, it may be coming also from this Knight of Cups, you know, that kind of gets stirred up here. But with the Queen of Swords, I feel it's important to listen, to be mindful, to watch a situation, but also allow it to progress, allow things to progress so you're not completely blocked off here. This has a lot of passionate power in it, okay? And for some of you that are not dealing with relationships, this is literally whatever you've been worrying about, whatever you've been stagnating about in your life. This is the opportunity to really look at it through a very, very clear lens and reclaim your passion, reclaim your creativity. You know, aside from being a sexy beast, the Queen of Wands is somebody who's very direct about what she wants in her life. She goes after what she wants. She's not afraid to achieve that. She's willing to roll up her sleeves, you know, and do the work herself. She's not going to ask other people to do something that she wouldn't do. She's all there for it. She is in. But, you know, this is great. I love this triple combination. Show me the Empress here. Show me, okay, hang on, it's on the floor. Wow, you have the Magician here, Leo. Okay, so with the Magician and the Empress, this is awesome energy. This is tapping into, I know this isn't for everybody because not everybody is a female here, but tapping into your feminine energy in a very exalted way, really learning from what you've experienced and moving it forward here, you know, not being afraid of who you are. I think that that's also something here where Leos can get a bad rap just because it's like people say, oh, you're so about yourself, you're so self-focused, and, you know, the party has to be about you. And it's like, well, it doesn't, but it is, and there's no problem with that. You're very bright, Leo. You exude a lot. You're very shiny, and you make a lot of people question their own passion and creativity. I feel that somebody here has lost either passion and creativity in their life, or they've had a difficulty trusting that in people, because it's almost like too much passion towards a thing can either scare people off, or too much passion towards a thing can almost, it's like you're investing in something before it's quite ripe yet, you know? And enthusiasm and passion can get a little bit confused. So just kind of be mindful of how you work with that, because it feels like a lot of people in your life might be uncomfortable with that. You know, you guys are very gung-ho. You're very forward thinking. You make things happen, you know? If anything, do it in your life. Do it with your foundation. You have the Empress with the Four of Wands here in the center of this reading. This is all about the foundation that you sit upon, okay? Make it about love. Make it about your home situation. Whatever it is, try to heal that. Try to make it aware, okay? I'm going to get some other cards here for you. Show me the Devil in reverse here for Leo. So you have something coming out in reverse. Inner child, be kind to yourself. Come on, focus. Be kind to yourself. Let your creativity flow. Again, creativity, allowing that to move forward. In reverse, we have inner child here coming out with the Devil in reverse. So a negative self-view, storylines that we've been told by our parents, people who have affected us. I feel also people who have physically hurt you as well. They kind of calm you down, or they cause you to, not calm you down, they cause you to diminish yourself, to dampen your own flame, okay? Rejection, fear is at the bottom of the deck with this. Oversensitivity to being abandoned or rejected. Worry. This is all that kind of connection here for me, Leo. Okay. So, show me the Knight of Swords. Affection. Someone wants to give you physical attention. That is all about this Knight of Cups here, Leo. It's a very affectionate energy. It's a very loving, warm energy. It's somebody that wants to kind of bask in your sweetness and, you know, give you that back in return. There's a lot of opportunity there, and I feel like, you know, that potential is presenting itself for you guys. Show me the Ten of Swords. You have patience coming with the Ten of Swords. Allow things to unfold. Patience here in reverse. So with that Ten of Swords, I don't know if this has caused you to become impatient with people or situations regarding love, needing to kind of calm things down so you can accept what is coming to you in love. The Ten of Swords is beautiful just because it's telling you that there's a difficult time or a series of difficult times in your lives that have been lived enough with this world and Wheel of Fortune, where it's like now you get to experience something different. There's an actual change that's happening in your lives here, Leo. I feel like there's potential for love or more stabilization in that sector. Okay. Hang on. All right, for the Queens, show me the Queen of Swords. For the Queen of Swords, you have the High Priestess here. So what have we learned? What have we learned in regard to guarding ourselves? What have we learned in regard to holding off? You know, is this more of a spiritual journey? Is it an internal journey? What kind of energy are we dealing with when it comes to how we push people away or how we keep them at bay because we're uncertain about their truth? I feel that this is going to definitely be in favor of you fine-tuning your psychic energies and the energies that you have when in regard to people. It's not about once bitten, twice shy. It's more about like being able to move through that energy so you're not beholden to it, so it doesn't restrict you. Show me the Queen of Wands. Wow, right on top of her. You have the Seven of Pentacles here. So evaluations of what you've been through, but also what that has caused you to move forward here. With everything that you've dealt with, how does that cause you to move forward in a better way? You know, how does that cause you to move forward towards people that you can actually have true connections with? I feel like there's a big fear here of connecting with people. And I feel like you also have the opportunity to connect with people here, Leo. So make the best of it. Show me the Knight of Cups. So you have the Wheel of Fortune again for the Knight of Cups. Justice at the bottom of the deck. I like this just because it's telling me it's almost like good job, Leo. Good job done. You know, it's like congratulating you with a really good experience or a really good person for a lot of deep shit that you've been through. I like that. It requires you to be a bit more available to other people and to not second guess them. And if you do second guess them, just don't let it rule you. But also potential for new people. With the Wheel of Fortune here, though, again, it's talking about bringing the right people into your lives. The Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This is somebody who's very loving, they're caring, they're nurturing. They want to be available to you with their emotions. They want to hear your emotions. They're a creative type of person. They want to have fun and giggle. It's not just fucking, it's now making love, that kind of energy, you know? Show me the Empress. So you have the Four of Wands with the Empress here. Bottom of the deck, the Empress. Empress. Okay, so when you work on your personal foundations of yourself, it helps you ascend to where you need to be in your life. It helps you shine brighter. I feel like whatever you've gone through has maybe dampened you when it comes to relationships here, or like caused you to pull back a little bit just because you're uncertain about how people are going to treat you, or maybe how you believe too much about a person, or how you see things through rose-colored glasses. You know, there's an excitement that I guess I'm seeing things through right now, or I'm experiencing something like it's like an excitement to see, an excitement to experience something through. You know, now it's causing us to pull back a little bit. I think when we balance out that foundation in our lives, it helps you assimilate to a stronger version of yourself. Somebody who's powerful, somebody who's very self-sufficient, reliant on themselves. No issues with that. Show me the Magician for Leo. And you have the Hangman coming out in reverse here with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck for the Magician. So what is that talking about? Anything that you've had to take a pause from, anything that you've been on the fence about, things that where you've removed yourself from situations or from people or from the dating scene. I feel like now you've had a difference in perspective. You have a change of mind. You've had enough time to really look at it for what it is. You've had enough time to really look at these things for how you contribute to them, you know, how old ways of talking and, you know, not talking, but like old messages from your family, tradition, you know, you need to date this person, you can't date a black person, you can't, you know, you can't be gay, you know, blah, 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 like, fuck you. You know, you can do whatever you want to do, you can be whatever you want to be, you know, but like there's some sort of aspect of restriction here that is being diminished, Leo, and I love it, especially for the Hangman and the Magician, Hangman in reverse with the Magician. It's just telling me that you're really not allowing those limitations to pretty much rule you anymore. I like that a lot. Base of this reading here, or the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So new beginnings, new opportunities, potential job situations. If this is a relationship, I prefer this than the Ace of Cups. I prefer this to be here versus the Ace of Cups, just because, you know, the Ace of Cups is great. It's all about love. It's all about connection and new opportunities, potentials for healing, all of that kind of stuff, creativity. But, you know, when you're entering into a love relationship or when you're engaging in with a person towards something that could grow into a love relationship, I prefer this to be here just because it's really telling me that there's a foundation to be built. If you pay attention again, the Four of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Four of Wands. You have the Four of Wands 3 times in your reading. It's about the foundation of where you're at, who you invite into your home. And I don't mean just your knock knock on the door, like your house. Like I'm talking about you as the vessel, your home, your vessel, who you are, who enters that sacred space. Whoever this is, Leo, it feels like there's a really nice opportunity, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, to be with somebody who gets you, you know, who's able to be better with you, who's able to maybe show you some things that you didn't know about yourself to help you grow, to help you expand. I feel like there's a bit of a self-restriction here that's been going on for long enough, and now it's time to really piece that together, because what you have in store for you as far as people coming, Leo, they're pretty solid. It feels really nice. Okay, so I will. Hang on, it went under the table. Okay. So you had 3 come out. You have children. Your love life is being affected by children. You deserve love. You are lovable. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Now, all of that is telling me you may have children in your situation, I don't know, but some of you, this is stemming from childhood, issues from childhood, you know, that may conflict the way that you feel about your relationships and may be keeping you back. You deserve love. You are lovable. It's allowing things in. It's seeing that there's more for you. It's not stagnating and cutting yourself off. Passion. If anything, the King of, I was going to say the King of Cups. The Knight of Cups is somebody here who is very passionate. They're very emotive. They're loving. They can present a lot of really juicy moments with you. And I think that that's something that's really beneficial to you, Leo, just because that's what you need. You were in a very, very expressive type of energy as a human being. You have the ability to flood a room with your light. And sometimes that can work against you. But for right now, I feel that it's more important for you to reconnect with that energy and bring it back into your life. So I sure hope that this is helpful for you. If it is, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And if you choose to donate, there is a link in the description box below. I am not currently taking personal readings, but yeah, I hope it's helpful. So I'll talk to you guys later. Good luck. I think we've got some good shit going on here. Bye, Leo.